Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome. I'm gonna be doing some more Genshin Impact. Sorry, I got a little thrown off for a second there. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How are you doing? You have to tell me the news. News was I missed it. What news? What news? Are you talking about? Oh, that is on my Elden Ring vlog. Basically, I was explaining why it was missing for a month, what the plans for the channel was, all that lovely junk. Every Monday also is going to be Elden Ring Monday, where I play co-op with me and some buddies. And we're basically trying out that new Elden Ring co-op mod. And playing through and pseudo role-playing on it, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm having a blast on it. And yeah, how are you? How have you been? I haven't seen you for a while. And basically that I've been taking things relatively easy because of my cat, and yeah. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, that's totally fine. But yeah, no, Elden Ring every Monday now. We're going through that, and I'm having a blast with it. I'm waiting for the point where I start dying significantly more. Where's my controller? I lost my controller. Hold on. I'm back. I am back. Okay. Controller is now going up. The controller is now good. Let's see. But what else was going on? Oh, congratulations on getting back to work, though. Starcast, how you doing? We also hung out a little bit in the Discord. We basically, I should go to the live screen because I'm live now. Genshin, will you please capture the game that you promised you're doing? Yep, there we go. Starcars, it's good to see you again. It is great to see you again. I'm gonna give you a shoutsy outsy because we hung out in the Discord with Cars the other day, gave him some Genshin advice and all that. Hopefully they keep it.
Long-nosed weakling. Hey, I kicked a bunch of your guys' asses. Not as many as Whitebeard, but come on. I was like only 1,000 behind him. Give us back our money. Shopping? Hey, no shopping on our dime. Come on.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna continue saying your team is bad too. Joking. I am joking, kind of. Anyway. Yeah. As for .hack, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about returning to it, and every single time, and my face is not there. And every single time, like, I think about going back to it, the more I kind of what are you posting on the Discord? Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, every single time I kind of think about going back to it, I kind of don't want to, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want to play the game. Oh, congratulations, Karst. Like, gameplay is a really big thing for me. And it's weird because when I was a kid, I was more invested in the story and I was more invested in the plot line and such like that. But as I get older, the more I want to be and have myself challenged and pushed in terms of the gameplay. And I don't... If all it is going to be more of the same of what I got in .hack, I don't want to play it anymore. As weird as that is to say. And as sad as that is to say, because as I said, Dot Hack is one of my favorite games ever. But maybe I'll change my mind in a few months after I've taken a break, because I did go through a lot of Dot Hack, like a lot really quickly, and I might just be tired of it. It might just be fatigue and all that, but right now I just need to get myself away from it. Do you? Oh, my thing froze. My thing froze. My thing froze. That said, well, I didn't get that in a lot of other games. Like with Tales of Arise, oh man, I fell in love with that game. I fell in love with that game hard. Also, my face is not showing up properly. Why is it not showing up properly? Yeah, Tales of Arise is just beautiful. Like, it is so good. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. My face is up. Oh, right. Got it. I turned my volume down last night. Hello? That's 100 Primo Gems. I will take that. Thank you, Genshin. That's weird. So that's when I actually thought that Tales of Arise started like falling off personally. Was the second half of the game. I think the first half of the game was fantastic and the second half was just meh, but I'll leave you. I won't say anymore. That's up to you and your own personal opinion, and I'm not going to ruin that experience for you, because I did enjoy that game all in all. Overall, like, that game was fantastic. It's one of my favorite games. I'm so happy it won RPG of the year. I think it heavily deserves it, but it's not without its problems, as any game is. Any game has its issues. That said, I'm really, Kars, you should play multiplayer Elden Ring. Like, I would be totally down to play multiplayer Elden Ring with you, 100%. Also, Kaneki, we hit the big 900. There we go. And I'm still trying to process it. Well, get it, you numpty. Numpty Dumpty. Give you bits? Bits of what? A bit of love and affection? Angry Puff, how you doing? Welcome to the Stream. How about you be? Actually, how are you doing? I saw you in the latest stream a little earlier, didn't I not? Did I not? Is this your first time at the Stream? Is this your first time here? Please say it's the bits. Oh. Worsty, not here. There are people watching. but Hippogriff. Is it Hippogriff? Please say I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not saying your name right. Please say I'm saying your name right. Oh no. Give me the money. Where's my money? Well, anyways, Hippogriff, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Shrem. It's very nice to meet you. In case you were unaware, I'm Tunark Alone. Nice. Hello. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, prime focus on action games, fighting games, RPGs, a little bit of art, music, and voice acting mixed in on the side. I'm a community-based streamer, private focus on my chat, because what we do here is mainly let's plays, as in let's play together, because there is nothing more special than hanging out with friends. Today we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact. I hope that is all right with you. How are you doing today? How did you find me? How did you come across me? What type of content do you enjoy? I want to hear all about it. And also, I got a message in the Discord. Hold on a second. Checking my Discord. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let us see what was posted in Moi's Discord. Is that a pupper? Look at the pupper! Look at the pupper! I don't really care, but okay, that's fair. Then I'm gonna call you Hippogriff. We're gonna go with Hippogriff. Hippogriff, because hippogriffs are a mythological creature, and I really, really highly enjoy them. Let's see here. Where am I going right now? I think I'm gonna... I'm so close though. Actually, how many Primo Gems do I have currently? What is my current number? 321. Okay. Now I'm down to 214 Primos. It is such a handsome doggo. Also, where is my dailies at? Okay, it's in, yeah, in Azuma. So it looks like we're going to be doing some more stuff in Azuma. Found out about ladies, so that's fair. That's fair. Lady is a good friend of mine. By the way, Lady the Laddie is an old friend of mine. I've known them since high school. And I am so very proud of where they are involving Twitch and their career. It's so very cool to see. Especially since I was the one that got them into streaming. Little pride note right there. I'm never gonna let them down on that. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh god, that was close. I almost fell to my death. Oh lordy. Also, Hippogriff, have you ever played Genshin Impact before?
Think you can get away?
Same to you, Kaneki. Have you ever played Genshin before? Okay, give me those. Need those spectral hearts. I have. Oh, really? Do you still play, or did you quit?
Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Okay, let's see here. Where am I going? 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 Hello? Where are all my dailies at? What? There's 1, 2. Where are the others? Oh, they're all on this island. That's why. I'm dumb. I'm not smart. I'm not an intelligent person. I'm not blind either. What are you talking about? No, definitely not blind. Hold on. What's that? Grab that. Hey, Waffles, how you doing? That's fair. That's fair. You just ran out of stuff to do? How long ago did you play? If you don't mind me asking, of course. you doing, Waffles? Well, currently, they have, depending on how long ago you quit, there's entirely new island, and in 3.0 there is going to be, and which is coming out over like oh god, like a year ago. Okay, yeah, no, they're coming out with Sumeru very soon here.
Let's play.
So
You can't run.
it might be a good time to come back,
Allow me. My apologies. Yeah.
because a new entire story arc is about to begin. Richie girl! Richie, how you doing? Welcome to the Stram. How may you be? Welcome. Welcome back. How you doing? I miss your face. I miss talking to yous. How are you doing, Richie girl? How might you be? Where am I supposed to? Oh yeah, quest. What was it? I lost track on what I was going to do. Raichi, I think I'm ready. Raichi girl, you play Genshin actively, right? Just tired? Long day? Hopefully a good day though. I went to DMV today and opened a bank account. Oh really? How'd that go? Haven't played in a while? Well, okay. So one, now's a good time. The current event that's going on is incredible. You know what? I'm gonna download it again. Oh, cool. If you need any help, we're actually very active in the Discord about Genshin. We're very, what is, hello? I need to check out that toy shop, because I don't know what that toy shop is. And if you need help, or if you need to do anything in the game, which by the way, I know that Karst here actively needs help. A lot of help. I mean, what? Who said that? Karst, I love you. How dare you say that about my friend Karst? They're a lovely individual and they are perfectly capable of doing things on their own. You terrible person. God, people on the internet these days can be so mean and rude. Oh my gosh, like seriously, who would ever say that it's massive now? It is very big. It is very big, and it's only about to get bigger because they added this whole area right here, which looks small, but then you realize there's this whole underground segment right there. And then if we go out, they're about to add this whole area around here into the game. Like, it is, the game is going to be huge when it finally comes out. And I honestly think, like, low-key, I think that Genshin will be one of the most impressive open world RPGs when it finishes.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Like, it is very impressive. And also, Reichi, I don't know how interested you are in meta or saving for characters and such, but Kazuha is going to be coming out very soon, and he is an insane character. Like, he is bonkers good. Like, he is probably one of the best characters in the game. He is a character you want to be saving for. And Leah, let's check out this toy shop. Really? You haven't cleared that yet? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, cool. Well, they're about to add the third area into the game. So that's going to be fun. Let's see here what we were doing. Ah, yes. Quest. Story quest.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
Oh, hey, Hoishin. Long time no see. Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time. But I've been feeling distracted at work lately. I just feel constantly agitated.
Has something happened?
It's a long story. But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues.
Huh? What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy these days. He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but feel a little emotional watching it happen to him. Anyway, my father's currently on the second floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you, too. I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
Oh,
Sure,
shucks.
let's go.
A calculated gambit. Okay. Actually, that's a question. Yeah, we'll stick with the Actually, we are going to call it team girl. No, we're just gonna call it Girl Power Tower. And boy toy. I guess I need to read up on who is good now and stuff. Who would you like to know about? What is a Pngtuber? Well, that thing, you know, my face right there. That's a PNG. It's a, you know, it's like a VTuber, but it's not a video program. It's a PNG. It's yeah, like so. Also, hi, Red Wing Raven. How you guys? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How might you be? How are you doing? Oh, what? A Pngtuber? Ah, okay. I did read it wrong. I apologize. My eyes are, I'm blind. I'm not good at the reading stuff. It hurt my eyes. Anyways, hello, Red Wing Raven. How might you be? Okay. How are you doing? This is your first time here, isn't it? Red Wing. Hello. I suppose I should introduce myself. Hello, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Sunark Alone. In case you were unaware, I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. Primarily focused on action games, fighting games, RPGs, a little bit of art, music, voice acting, mixing on the side. I'm a community-based streamer, primarily focused on my chat, because what we do here is mainly Let's Plays. As in, let's play together, because there is nothing more special than hanging out with friends. Today we're playing some Genshin Impact. I hope that is alright with you! How did you come across me? How did you find me? What brings you to my neck of the internet, as little and shallow and scary as it may be? Let me know about you. I want to know all about you. How are you doing? What brings you here? Also, do you play Genshin Impact? Are you familiar with this game? Also, hello? Also, what's so surprising about me being a PNG tuber is I thought there was like quite a few of people on the internet who do Pngtube and such like that. Where is this thing? I can't find him. Oh, there. I was going through Genshin Impact streams and I found yours. Oh, really? Well, welcome. Welcome. I take it you play Genshin as well. I'm a little bit. Okay. Hello.
Uncle Tien, we're here to chat with you.
Hello.
What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Hoishi, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh pot of tea?
Oh, so you're new to the game. What are your thoughts on the game so far? It's all right. Not a big fan of it then, or not just not what you usually play.
I would very much like to hear your adventure stories.
We're more concerned about your health, Uncle Tian. Is everything okay?
Hoishin told you, didn't she?
No, it's good. Okay, cool.
Don't worry.
What type of games do you usually
quite
play? I'm
alright.
curious. And
It's
also, what
just
characters
the
have you
years
unlocked so far?
gradually catching up with me. As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak. Especially recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels. I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline.
Oh, Sucrose is great.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is a rather unique position among the Liyue Qixing. Historically speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning and giving advice, so a public selection process would not be suitable. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence by outside forces, so we tend to be as discreet as possible in their
Sorry,
assessment
paying
and
attention to
appointment.
cutscene. I actually really like the
For
story
these
to this
reasons,
game.
The incumbent Tianshu typically recommends their candidate of choice, and this is then approved by the other Qixing members.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
Correct. Unfortunately, due to my health,
Oh,
I
good.
won't be able to assess
Because
every
I
candidate
really do enjoy
myself.
the story in this game.
Not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer. In fact, I believe you recently became acquainted with her yourself.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little
Hello,
longer
Yelan.
than this to forget all about me.
It's Yelan!
Jackpot. Uncle Tien here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a good opportunity for you.
What do you think?
It is a good opportunity.
Paimon thinks so too. It can't be a bad thing to be on good terms with a new
Oh,
Qixing,
I
right?
love Razor's
All right
Quest.
then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tien, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety, too. Don't you think I might make a good Tianshu?
Oh,
Yelan, you want to be the next Tianshu?
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates are qualified for the position, I'll recommend you for the job.
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house.
I keep forgetting that adventure rank is like, I still don't know
You're all
why
set?
they. Okay.
Tien seems really worn down. It's
I
like
still don't
all his
know why they
energy's
lock
gone.
things behind adventure rank. I think
It
it's
may
really
sound
stupid.
harsh, but Uncle Tien is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingbo, and Zhi. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingbo works at the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs, and Zhi is focused on study and travel. Try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion in a short while.
Qianwei,
So-
Ningguo, Zhi. Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what does the assessment involve exactly?
Let's leave that until we get to Yuehai Pavilion. All right. Heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change in the Qixing. We can't afford to miss anything, no matter how small.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.
So adventure rank, yeah, it's you get adventure rank. I suppose it's a good way to make you kind of stop doing the main story and explore. You get adventure rank from doing quests and uncovering opening chests and dailies and such like that. That's how you get adventure rank EXP. Once you get enough EXP, your adventure rank raises, and you have to do it'll either advance to the next level instantly, or you'll have to do a trial in order to progress to the next rank. The trials are usually relatively easy, depending on how strong your party is. It's basically your player level rather than like your character's level. Do you play with a controller? I do, yes. Specifically an Xbox controller. Why do you ask?
Wouldn't gliding be...
It sounds like a lot of mastery rank. It basically is. It's basically on how much you've done. It slows down to a drastic halt after you hit like 55 though. AR 50 is like severely slows down, and 55 is ridiculous. It is. I'm at 24. 24 is nice. You start getting a lot of really good stuff that you can do at 45.
Add Astro...
Yeah, I play with a controller. I couldn't get to 10. Just progress through do quest. There's a lot of quests that you can run into. Explore the world. That'll basically... That is totally fair too. I just couldn't get the hang of keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse confused the living daylight out of me. I in these type of games, I'm just better with a controller where everything is like right next to my hands. That's me personally though. I'm trying to wait until...
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Uh-oh. I just realized. Oh wait, this quest is gonna give me primo gems too, isn't it? That's fine too. That's fine too. That is fine as well. Let's see here. What is my sucrose at? Level 70? It's the elemental mastery. That is also elemental mastery. It's technically better. Okay. Elemental mastery. It's 23 elemental mastery. Do I try raising that? That's... I'm surfing streams, so I might see you later. That's okay. That's totally fine. Thank you so much for stopping by, Red Wing. If you... I do have an Xbox controller, though. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see here. Come on. This needs to roll into Elemental Mastery again. Okay. Uh-oh. Come on. One more roll into Elemental Mastery. Energy recharge is decent. It's electro damage bonus. I'm gonna go down and see if there's anything I want to sack. Nope. Yeah, that's just... Nope, this is bad. Okay, let's see here. It's attack percent. Yeah, I just want Elemental Mastery. Animal damage. And then this is HP crit rate. Elemental Mastery. Crit rate. I might have to build crit rate Venti. Actually, I don't need crit rate Venti, do I? I just need... And PC is just odd to you? So that's 638 Elemental Mastery. It's not amazing? It's not amazing, but it is doable. Yeah. The buttons are too far away. That's kind of how I feel about certain games too. It depends. If you can like, it depends on the game entirely. Aha, I'm at 160 resin. Time to commit. Time to commit. Hello? Hello, Zhongli. I am gonna skip this because if the game doesn't bother voicing it, which is super weird because the game's had a lot of voice content. The game has had a lot of voice content recently. Also, who here is excited for Sumeru? Because I'm freaking excited about Sumeru. I stopped reading Genshin stuff because, man. Man, there's a lot of dialogue. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Grab 4 of those. Oh, hey, it's Daddy. Big Dong Jong. Big Dong Jong. I just need a decent helmet. Can I please just get a decent helmet? Also, Karis, I'm gonna make you feel bad about yourself. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize full-heartedly. Don't you do it.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Lights out. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Rest and rebuild. Rolling snow. Coming out out. Surrender. Shiver. Yahoo! My apologies.
There we go. Cars, don't you look at me like that. Helmet. Attack percent helmet. I will take it. It is not amazing, but it is better than the helmet I have currently. So many numbers. You don't... You don't know the half of it. Agree, but paper griff. Oh man.
Think you can get away? Hold the line. Take flight. Embrace the ice. Punishment. Time for takeoff. Rest and rebuild. Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
There we go. Nice knowing you. What do you mean nice knowing me? What do you mean? Yeah, no, once you understand how, why? Pyro damage bonus, that actually might be really good. I am so sad. I'm gonna let you guys look at that piece. I am so sad it's on this piece, but holy crap, that is potentially really good. Oh, my Venti's nearly dead. It just takes time and dedication.
Judgment. Shiver. Let's play. Think you can get away? Whirling snow. Sakura swirl. Billowing surge. Uphill battle.
Heal up my party. Okay, listen here.
Punishment. Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Do that.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
If I had... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Karis. That sucks. Why'd it get canceled? That is terrible. Man, the rolls tonight are terrible. Like, my luck is just not with me. Heal up. That's weird. Okay, let it... Yeah. Okay, cool.
You can't run. Shiver. Brace yourself.
Okay,
Think you can get away?
Drop into that.
Take flight. Here we go. Sakura swirl. Yahoo!
Way to go, Venti.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Also, Raichi Girl here is actually a DM themselves. I hate this domain. Yeah, I thought that was a little weird because I was always told like D&D is more fun with like 3 to 4 players. Different colored numbers. Yeah, the different colored numbers are different elements. Hypogryph. So water is blue, wind is green, ice is light blue, fire is red, electro is purple. Let's see here, and Geo is orange. Let's see here. I need electro damage bonus. And then we need the Severed Fate thing. Yeah. As bad as this is, I think it would be just far worse. Ugh. Yeah, no, this helmet is just really bad. It could be worse. Could be worse. And my phone does not like Twitch today. I'm sorry to hear that. Crit rate. No crit rate. Crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate, crit damage. And then I want crit rate. Yep. I really need a crit damage helm. And let's see, where am I going? Ah, yes, over here. Back to our Yelan date. Back to our date with Yelan. Also, here's a question for you guys. Currently, what is your favorite game to play right now?
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is
Garden
a huge
Story?
occasion and I don't even get a
Got
chair.
so many. Currently your favorite. What's Garden Story?
I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
Oh, I mean, I think it's fine.
That's called being complacent. If you're happy to just accept the way things are, you'll never be able to change anything in the future.
Oh, come on. That's just... Now you're just being unreasonable.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for. And Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying we're obliged to stand up while we wait, so why
what
don't we borrow
MMO?
some chairs from the guild nearby?
Fine. They're not the best quality chairs, to be sure. But under the circumstances, it would be better than nothing.
Both are good games.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived.
Oh, it was those 3?
Mm-hmm. We'll meet them formally soon. Before that, let me run you through the assessment process.
Right.
I've split it into 2 stages: current affairs and planning, and face-to-face interview. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These
Basically,
are the reports they
yes.
submitted.
Wow, one of them is really thick.
It's also worth mentioning a stipulation.
Just
I
like the
gave
person
them.
that wrote them.
Whoever
I mean,
is appointed as the
what?
new
Hello?
Tianshu will be expected to implement their plan as put forward in their manifesto. Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be permitted to change their plan. Therefore, these 3 piles of documents in front of us represent where each candidate stands on key policy issues. There's still some time. Have a skim through, get a first impression of what each person's proposing. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just let me know when you're done.
Can't we run for it as well? Okay, let's see. Shinwei's manifesto addressed many commercial issues and provided some... Okay, his view seems to be that the regulations and incentives are both indispensable. Ji Yi's manifesto covers domestic affairs, foreign affairs, and checks the balance in all great detail. This focus seems to be the problem solving. It provides more concise, clear solutions to various problems. It's so thick that you only have time to skim through it though. Okay, so a little bit too detailed. Mingbo's manifestos covers domestic affairs and quite comprehensively focusing on people's livelihoods. The core principle seems to be the greater good means a world that works for everyone. I'm not sure if that's even possible though.
Finished, huh? What did you think?
Everyone took it very seriously.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind, whoever gets in has to execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets.
What do you think, Yelan?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Oh geez,
We
so
can talk more
secretive.
after the interviews. We'll see the candidates now. Let's do one at a time. Start with Chenwei.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, So you two are the assessment officers, are you? I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly hadn't imagined I'd be seeing two entirely unfamiliar faces. I trust you've read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
Wow.
Mind your tone, mister.
Agreed.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact.
Man, your communication skills. Did you learn from Cloud Retainer?
Cloud Retainer? You know this Adeptus?
Yikes! I'm so sorry, Higglypuff.
Yes, I remember now.
Hippogriff,
You must
Hippogriff.
be the
I'm going to call
traveler
you
that
Hippogriff.
people are constantly talking about. With your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition. Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward. Yeah, although I shouldn't get my hopes up.
Wow.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
I'm, Mingbo. I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked there for, 9 years, 5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled, 2,347 cases. I have 12 active cases at the moment. They should be concluded in, 16 days? My current work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for, auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely...
Is it just Paimon, or is he not very good at public speaking?
You know what? Let's leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous. What would you like to know? You're here to assess me, so ask away and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability.
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
Well, that was blunt.
Very fair question. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places, talked to lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts. Of course, 2 different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways, and you might reach 2 very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're focusing on. What I've tried to do is strike a balance. In other words, present an optimal solution to all the problems as a whole.
How do you plan to determine whether you are right or wrong about your proposed solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
He seems like a great guy. Everything he said was thoughtful and logical, and he was just a pleasure to listen to.
I agree.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Qianwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes many excellent ideas in his manifesto which effectively target the big issues. But he is very proud and incredibly stubborn. He doesn't care much about other people's feelings. Mingbo's plan is more thorough and more measured. You can tell he's meticulous in his work, very detail-oriented. But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar opposites. Mingbo is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in conversation.
Perfect summary. Paimon couldn't agree more. You're good at this, Yewan.
Last but not least, Jur-E. His manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite a rare feat. The depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. Plus, he is modest and good at dealing with people. But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Yi take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
Great!
It's a little
We'll
too
see.
easy.
Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
It's a little too easy. Like the choice is obvious, right? Like, which is a little meh at the moment. Like, it makes me kind of suspicious of Ji.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, I got one. You know, I would pay money to Mihoyo if we could have less Paimon talking and more of the Traveler. Let's be honest, you wouldn't pay much money regardless.
I see. Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
All right, then let me ask this. The ideas in Yi's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there any particular reason behind this?
Oh, I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. But I can tell you now. Those 3 candidates have all studied under me in the past.
Interesting.
It's only natural that they share some similarities with me. But Xin Wei went on to focus on his business, and Ming Guo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of all of them, Juri was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa! So how did you get to know them all, Uncle Tien?
Chen Wei was referred to me by an old friend. Ming Guo came to my attention in the course of my work, and as for Juri, that was pure happenstance. We first met while fishing, and gradually as we got to know each other,
Yeah, Paimon is
we started
annoying.
discussing all sorts of topics. Juri came from a poor family, and his parents died when he was very young. But he was a
Oh,
gifted
nice! Would you like some help,
and a
Hippogriff?
fast learner. He reminded me of a younger version of myself, so I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing, and noticed how quickly he got on.
Sounds like he's like family to you.
Quite. And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young man. It's a joy to see, but it also gets one thinking. The young are growing up, and I am growing old. How time flies. No one can escape the cycle of life.
I don't know, Uncle Tien. You still seem in pretty good shape to me. You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire and spend my days doing what old men like me should be doing.
And
Going fishing whenever I feel like it.
Sounds like you sure love fishing, Uncle Tien.
Ooh, there's nothing quite like fishing to pass the time. Ooh, and freshly caught fish, they make the most beautiful fish soup with barely any preparation required.
I want fish now.
Fresh fish soup. Sounds tasty.
Doesn't it? Also, some time ago, Juri purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently, Juri always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. The addition of these makes the soup taste even more wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory. But at my age, who knows how many more chances I have left to taste it again.
Very many chances, I'm sure.
Oh, can Paimon come next time too? Paimon really wants to try it.
Let's get back to the matter at hand. Uncle Tien, we've reported back. Do you have a verdict?
I appointed you as the assessment officer, and I trust your judgment. Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, I was not going to mention my history with any of them. This decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Please disregard all other considerations and make your final decision only after a thorough review of each candidate's talents and capabilities. Remember, you must be thorough.
Understood. Come on, let's go talk somewhere else.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tien. Look after yourself.
I don't have
So
any
it's
place
gonna
with
be
fish and
Juri,
chips
right?
nearby.
His
That
manifesto was
sucks.
written well, and he's the best speaker.
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this assessment.
I agree.
Huh?
Rushing into something is
So,
bad.
are you gonna give them more tests or something?
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice. Things are not always as they appear.
I
The
agree.
biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost always hidden beneath many layers of deception. You have to get information through many different channels. For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes?
Where did they come from?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
Ugh! Who are they? Where did they come from?
I'm agreeing with
Did they
Paimon. The
scare
world
you?
is actually coming
These
to an
two
end.
are Wenyuan and Shanghua. They work for me. As my trusted assistants, they are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments as required. Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down. Certainly not a little wind
Oh,
and
that
waves.
voice.
Shanghua, visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background. Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and look through Mingbo's work files.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
Juri, well, obviously as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves. Let's go to the docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking to Bulai, the owner of Wanyu Boutique? He does business at the North Wharf. Maybe he has some news for us.
That's actually not a bad idea. Let's go and ask him.
That's how you get adventure rank. Let's see here. I need to go the other way. I really am kind of sad about the that this does not have as much care to put into it as the event, and the event is going away because the event is a lot of fun. I actually might do the event some more, actually, just for fun's sake. Because I want to try that last area one more time. I actually do want to try that last area one more time. Because I feel like I could have done that better. Electro. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the cryo party for this. Venti and you, and then for the stuff. Okay, let's start this, because this is a lot of fun. This is one of my favorite game modes ever. Hard.
Judgment. Punishment. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Rest and revamp. Embrace the ice.
Well, that was easy. That was very easy, actually.
Shiver. Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? My apologies. Sakura swirl. Yaha! Yeah.
Again, very easy. Magic. What's oh wait, they popped up and out of nowhere. Hello.
Yeah. Punishment. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Hold the line. Take flight. Embrace the ice.
Yeah, Venti. Huh. I think. What are available? And I think I go Geo Comp. Yeah. Stop! They're already dead! No!
Another test.
I will have order.
My Genshin team is actually broken? What do you mean? What's your team comp?
It's showtime! Attaboy!
Another test subject.
Gather! Order guide you. Everyone on me!
Wait, what, really?
Feel this ancient power. Stabilize. This
Drop
is
this.
order. Coming to be. Witness my freedom. Who wants some of this? Let's roll. Ah! Order guide you. Charge! Rally! Feel this ancient power. Oh, coming through! Attaboy!
That was 64k. Man, this is satisfying.
Gather! I will have order! Advance! Press the advantage! Then, moment of birth! It's showtime!
Okay. We gotta keep Zhongli going. Okay, so this is Geo. So I think I want the Shao combo now. Yeah, I want Shao now. I don't know. I legitimately don't know who to put in the party. Bennett and Zhongli. Okay. Okay, we'll start this. What am I looking at? What do you mean? This is currently the event that's going on.
Order guide you.
Everybody stand and stop. Break a leg.
Lament. Here. Worthless. Worthless. Foreign. Solidify. I will have order.
Teamwork is strength. Strike is one.
Evil conquering.
Okay, drop that. Everything just died. Yeah! It's quite satisfying.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Everybody stand and step. Your grand finale.
Foreign. Disappear. Worthless. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Worthless. Stabilize.
Okay. And my teams are not all my teams are busted.
Gather. This is order.
Teamwork is strength and step. Break a leg.
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here. Useless.
Drop this.
Stabilize.
Drop
Order
that.
guide you.
Everybody stand. Observe. Your grand finale.
Disappear.
Yeah, Zhongli, because Zhongli is just busted. And then let's see, those are pure Geo Vishaps. Can I cannot. Hmm. Actually, Sayu. Okay. Yes, we'll do this. We'll do this.
Ninjutsu!
Show them. Emerge. Right here. A sight to behold. Emerge. To ashes!
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's nice.
Mind the deluge.
Oh, that's nice.
I may have overestimated. Be still.
Make my escape. Show them. Right here. Emerge.
Oh, that's gonna be fun when that's fully built. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, enjoy your lure, Karst.
I'm out of here!
Right here. Right now.
Eyes on me!
A depth back. Cascade.
I'm out of here!
Show them. Right here. I'm always watching. Right now. Right here. Right now.
Mind the deluge.
Ninjutsu!
Okay. This is absurd in a good way. In what way? Okay.
I'm out of here!
Come on out. Emerge. Right now.
Power that ended fight!
Drop this. In what way?
Gotta dash!
Show them. Right here. Right now.
Back off!
I want to build this all up again. Come on. No!
That silver. Oh. Emerge. A sight to behold. Right now. Emerge.
A depth back.
Okay, let's see here.
I may have overestimated myself.
Come on out. Right now. Right here.
Can't touch me! Come on out!
Right now. Emerge.
Kamisato.
Drop this.
Gotta dash!
Show them.
We'll keep Ayato out. And oh. Okay. Okay, we'll just do the Ayaka team comp again because this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Okay, let's see here. Crit rate. Okay. Do that. Okay. Yeah, it's just team building. Like, once you understand how teams work and how team synergies work, you can make some pretty ridiculous stuff.
Let's get down to this. Shiver! Let's play! Think you can get away?
I to the ferry.
Punishment! Yahoo! Torrent, bring refuge! My apologies!
Nope. Hard.
My lucky day.
Shiver! Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Allow me. Sakura swirl.
Finally, to the ferry. Finally,
You can't run. Punish me. A little gliding. Think you can get away?
Do that.
Rest and remit. Take flight. Shiver. Yahoo!
Drop that.
my blade.
Billowing surge.
How's this?
Heal up the party.
Hold the line. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Okay, listen here.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Let's move out.
How's
My
this?
apologies.
And then this is gonna be a 4-parter if I remember correctly.
It's my lucky day.
Punishment.
Drop this.
Yahoo!
Do that.
Allow
Drop
me.
that.
Take flight.
Ultimate.
Sumetsu.
To the ferry.
You can't run.
Rosaria ult.
Here we go. Think you
E.
can get away?
Venti ult.
Torrent, bring refuge.
Drop E.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Ayaka ult. Massive damage.
Judgment. Time for takeoff.
Now I'm in a bad position.
Hold the line.
A really bad position.
You can't run. Punishment. Brace yourself.
Because now I can't CC him.
Coming to art. Sumetsu.
Venti. Ah! Okay. Hippogriff, would you like to see something absolutely ridiculous? Like, completely ridiculous? As in unnecessarily ridiculous? Let's see here. Oh, no. This is, ooh, this is gonna be gross. I'm looking forward to this.
It's my lucky day. This is order.
I'm scared.
Rally! Burst forth. Witness my great under... Odin coming through! My blade! Let's roll! Finally, I fall before me! You win. Can't catch me. Let's get down to business.
Order guide you.
Pull in. Press the advantage. Coming to be. Moment of birth. It's showtime. Attaboy.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Advance. Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. Oh, I'm coming through. Let's roll.
Gosh.
The fairy. Say no more. Finally.
Gather. This is order.
Aren't these supposed to be difficult? Yeah.
Coming to be. Moments of birth. Bam! To the fairy.
But the thing that's supposed to be difficult is coming up. This. 3 bosses. Simultaneously.
Pull in. Rally. Burst forth. It's
Watch their health.
Gather. I will have order.
Charge! Press the advantage! Live! Witness my great undertaking! Who wants some of this?
I feel satisfied. Oh, I feel satisfied. I love my team compositions. Oh, man. That felt nice. Oh, actually, a good comparison. Give me a second here. Is this. I think we've all... I think we've all fought Storm Terror before. I think you're far enough into the game that you know what Storm Terror is. I'm just doing a little showing off right now because story quests are... I think we've all fought this boss before. Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
The troll spin. Gotta do the troll spin.
Judgment! Yeah. Yeah! Here we go. Think you can get away? Yeah. Shiver! You can't run! Yahoo! Allow me! Sakura swirl!
There we go. There we go. I feel so good. That feels so nice. That feels so good. Okay, I'll stop showing off now and go to the story again. That feels broken. Oh man, I love Ayaka so much.
What's Bulai doing here today?
What? Don't give me that look.
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit?
Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the single best batch of Sunsettias ever. You won't find anyone who disputes that. I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet.
An instant kill.
Even so.
All right. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead. And neither of us wants that.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I'll accept your asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life. Oh, what are you doing here? And to be clear, these Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get any ideas.
Knock yourself out. I've got more than enough in my bag.
Actually, we want to ask you about a guy called Juri. Have you heard of him before?
Juri? Yes, he's quite well known. I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died when he was young, and he was treated cruelly by the local community. One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time, but Juri never retaliated. And when his neighbor went bankrupt, he even helped support the family. He returned cruelty with kindness, injustice with peace offerings. A gentleman of talent and character, and... oh, how did I not notice him sooner? In fact, maybe I'm not too late. If I could hire him to be the brand ambassador for Wanyo Boutique.
Oh, he sounds like a decent man. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
Sounds a little too good to me.
Why are you asking about him anyway? You aren't looking for a brand ambassador too, are you? Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the... Ah, that's Juri right over there. Why don't we go and talk to him?
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Lean Long. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you. We want this information to be as truthful as possible.
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
Oh, it's one of these quests.
So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
The truth is, an old friend of mine who likes to have a drink now and then. He fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Thank you very much, Miss Linlong.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me.
Oh, well, that was significantly easier than usual.
Juri seems to get along really well with everyone. Are you satisfied now, Yelan? Seems like everyone thinks Juri's a great guy.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
Do we have to?
Now, Paimon.
Wait, you're not just trying to dig up some dirt on Juri because you want to be Tianshu yourself, are you?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be able to try all the finest food for free. How does that sound?
We will?
She's got Paimon's number.
Off to the South Wharf we go!
She's got Paimon's number. I am so incredibly excited for a Sumeru. So insanely excited about Sumeru.
The wharf is as busy as ever. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby fishmongers. Let's see what Uncle Soon has to say.
Soon will come? Joking.
Welcome. What would you like to buy today?
We're here to ask you about someone.
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the, Liyue Anglers Association, and we just wanted to ask a few questions about someone. We've heard about this young man called Zhi, who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if you happen to have heard of him?
Whoa! Yelan made up a whole fake identity without batting an eyelid!
Ah, yes, Zhi. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go they meet someone who's heard of him. Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. Had to work several jobs alongside his studies to make ends meet. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, if there's anything to that logic, he's sure to be phenomenally successful one day.
Yeah, we think so too!
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might be in for a disappointment.
Oh?
Why's that?
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one of them. He fishes at the wharf and sells what he catches to me on occasion. His catches are always mediocre. Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though, I do know a few top anglers I could put you in touch with.
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple of other things to attend to right now, though, so why don't I come back some other time and we can chat over a drink?
Sure thing. See you.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking around.
Here to buy some fish? It's 300 for one or 3 for 1,000. You better hurry. When they're gone, they're gone.
Hello, we're from the Society for Fish Price Research.
What?
We'd just like to ask a few questions.
Hold on a second. 300 for one or 3 for 1,000? 369. He's ripping us off. It's more expensive to buy 3 than it is to buy 3 separately. Wait. 3 for 1,000. If one is 300 and he's selling 3 for 1,000, it's more expensive. Guys. God, they know math good. I agree. I feel seen.
Wow, she switched identity again!
Society for Fish Price Research? I haven't done anything illegal. Stay out of my business.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple survey. We've heard about a certain Zhi who's been selling fresh fish at low prices in this area recently. Do you know anything about this?
So this isn't about me. You should have said something, you know. I know the guy. I can tell you what I know. I haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low prices, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was him.
Oh? Why is that?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of debt. No one wanted anything to do with him. He was still a kid when he first came to the wharf. His clothes were ragged, and he had a bandage wrapped around his head. And he managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Tien, who gave him some food. But still to this day, he doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. I mean, he can afford to eat and everything, but you'll often see him haggling with others over just a few mora. So, I wouldn't be surprised to find out he's been selling a few fish. It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going to affect my business. Don't tell him I said that.
You'd rather he didn't know?
Well, I spoke to him once, briefly, and I just had a feeling that he really cares what other people think of him. I think he has pretty low self-esteem, but hey, it's hardly my place to say anything. What he's achieved already puts most people to shame. And nobody's perfect. I just wouldn't want to upset him, that's all.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Not a problem. And just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of my fish.
The more times you say it, the less convincing it becomes.
Doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
Hey, it's you guys! Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah, honored to meet you. What brings you to me?
The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu, who knows everything there is to know. Hence, we sought you out to ask for your guidance.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
But of course. We also heard that Master Dugu is a kind and virtuous swordsman who never turns away anyone who comes with questions.
She's playing him like a
What
fiddle.
do you wish to know? Nothing happens on this street that I don't know about.
Now she's lying to a kid.
It seems to have made his day. Guess it's a white lie.
So, Master Dugu, have you heard of one by the name of Jur-E?
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking about these days? I've heard many tales of Juri. For example, I can't remember. Probably 'cause it's nothing that important. I prefer stories about sword-fighting heroes.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about Jur-E?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. Before that, people always used to talk about Juri in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him. Sometimes he gives me candies, so I'm glad that people are starting to like him now.
Just as I thought.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, just as I thought, Master Dugu is indeed as kind and virtuous as the legends claim.
I'm not that great. Oh yeah, one other thing. These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Juri stories in the street. They seem like nice people.
Oh, definitely.
Great! So next time I see them, I'll say hi. And I guess I can share some of my candies with them too.
Certainly. You can also tell my friend in Yenshang Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure my friend would also like to say hi to them.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Well then, fare thee well, Master Dugu.
Until we meet again.
Any of that sound strange to you?
Yeah, I heard it.
Strange? What was strange about it?
reputation. Uncle Soon and Uncle Gao spoke highly of him, and Dugu Shuo seems to like him too.
True. But the issue is, where did his sudden celebrity come from? It almost seems too good to be true.
Sudden? Too good to be true? What do you mean?
So he returns cruelty with kindness, and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Soon said even his friends who travel far and wide hear about him wherever they go. That's a little over the top, if you ask me. Do you remember what Dugu Shuo said about Zhiyi's stories? Clearly they left him with a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested in the details. That's the reaction I would expect from any normal person. Plus, there's the fact that all this praise of Zhiyi has only been happening within the last 2 or 3 months. His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around now?
When you put it like that, it is kinda strange.
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. Zhiyi was born into a poor family. Paying people to get his stories out there is within the rules of the game as far as I'm concerned. The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him? He's stayed poor his whole life. Everything he's earned he's either spent on studying, traveling, or paying off debts. I don't think he has the mora to pay for a publicity campaign.
Someone's helping him.
Right. And that changes everything. It can mean a powerful faction is trying to gain influence over the Liu Qixing. That's the worst case scenario. But all too often, the most pessimistic speculation turns out to be closest to the truth.
Someone's trying to gain influence over the Qixing? That sounds serious. What should we do? Even if we asked Zhiyi about it, surely there's no way he'd admit it.
First, we need to find out who's supporting him. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Remember the current affairs and planning stage of the assessment? Since the successful candidate is duty-bound to implement their plan after taking office, their manifesto tells us their stance on key issues. Whoever is secretly helping Zhiyi must be seeking to benefit from his actions after his appointment. So, we should be able to find some hints in Zhiyi's manifesto on who we're dealing with. Come on.
Watch it be the Fatui.
Genshin Tea House.
How much you want to bet it's the Fatui? I'm gonna bet you it's the Fatui.
Zhiyi's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. Looking for details that don't add up will be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. You take one, I'll take the other. When we're finished, we'll put our heads together. Officially, the assessment is already over, and I'll be expected to announce the results before long. So we have to get to the bottom of this as quickly as we can.
Yikes! We better hurry!
Whatever else Uncle Tian might think of Zhiyi, the fact remains that he's one of his favorite students. Any evidence he's left is not going to be immediately obvious. We'll have to look carefully and think critically.
Okay, let's see here. First, let's say it.
Even though Yelan took half, this is still a lot to get through. Well, we gotta start somewhere.
Chapter C. Due to a variety of factors, sea storms have become stronger in recent years. I suggest we set up a patrol unit and deal with some sea monsters. The fleet should consist of the following. Covers in various issues related to coastal defense. Okay. Rock. Much of the Yue's folklore suggests that Rex Lapis left a great deal of wealth in the mountains of the Yue. However, due to the obstacles hindering their excavation operation, the chasm, many projects have been called off. The workers in the Blackcliff Forge have been idle near the Golden House for a long time now. They should have been given a refusal as stable projects arise. Commencing mining tunnel construction and ruin exploration. And roads. The treacherous terrain around Huangshun Stone Forest and Qingyun Peak means that the area has been weak transport links. The sheer amount of peaks and connected only by rope bridges, they are dangerous to walk on and wholly unsuited for the transportation of goods. These areas are rich in medicinal herbs and deposits. Building in the road network around the mountains would be beneficial for everyone. Covers,
Oh, this reading is giving Paimon a headache.
Take your time, Hippogriff.
Let's take a break.
Looks like I'm the first one back, as usual.
Oh, hey! It's one of Yeon's little helpers, Shanghua! If you're back, that means you finished investigating Tianwei, right?
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds and gathered a wealth of information. Every time they asked me to leave, but I always had another trick up my sleeve.
Don't drag this out. Just tell us your findings.
Yes, Lady Yelan. To summarize my findings, most people who've had interactions with Tianwei will start out complaining about how proud and arrogant he is, but then go on to give a generally positive appraisal of him. The young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that Tianwei appears arrogant, but he's very scrupulous in the way he works. Once he signs a contract with somebody, he treats them fairly regardless of their background.
Who'd have thought?
Is it possible that his reputation is fake? Is there any way you can check the accounts of the businesses under his name?
In theory, that should be very difficult. But here's the thing. I asked around and found out that almost all of Tianwei's accounts are open to the public. Where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information, but he doesn't seem interested in protecting it at all. Tianwei often sees business opportunities that others don't, but once he's made enough mora off of it, it's like he gets sick of it and releases all of his trade secrets. It's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make mora is pretty infuriating when you think about it.
What a strange guy. It's like he's not doing business to make mora, but instead...
To validate his theories. No wonder his manifesto contains so many insights. It's all the result of his first-hand experimentation.
I'm back! Huh? How come you're here?
Why do you think? Obviously, because I possess superior skills and am always one step ahead of the competition. Well, when you're the competition, at least.
You... Ugh, whatever. I'm not getting into an argument with you. If I hadn't had something else to take care of on the way, I would have been back long before you. Lady Yelan, I have finished investigating Mingbua.
Well, we're all ears.
The Ministry of Civil Affairs says that Mingbua struggles to get his words out when he gets nervous, especially when he's chatting with strangers. But after a few days of getting to know him, you can pretty much have a normal conversation with him. On the whole, the feedback from the Ministry of Civil Affairs was very positive. He always considers the things that everyone else overlooks.
In your opinion, was the Ministry of Civil Affairs' appraisal of Mingbua at all exaggerated?
I don't believe so. Mingbua is someone who has slowly but surely earned the reputation he has today. According to Miss Yu, the Ministry often gets Mingbua to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. People feel much more confident in something if it has his stamp of approval. Oh, and also, there was once someone in the Ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Mingbua gave them the scolding of a lifetime. Apparently, he can be terrifying when he loses his temper. I haven't seen it for myself, though.
Whoa, that's hard to imagine.
Like I said before, things are not always as they appear.
Ah, so that's what you meant by that. Paimon's starting to get it now.
Thank you both. You're free to go.
Apparently you were doing something right, Captain.
Excuse me? I can't breathe. Oh, my heart. Lady, laddie, how you doing, lady? How might you be? Welcome to the Shrimp Strap. That was wonderful. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for the subby wubby. How you doing? How you doing, lady? We're gonna give you a shoutsy outsy at this point.
Do you have depth perception? Do you easily walk through doors? Well, not anymore. Say hello to Warframe VR, where today we're playing Goths. Demolish your enemies and possibly your house as you hurtle through the map with a Mock Rush. But wait, there's more. Act now and we'll throw in Arcwing, a DLC for free. Needed to get a home renovation on your roof? Well, never fear. Warframe VR with Arcwing DLC will
just cut off. I love that. Guys, if you have not heard of Lady the Laddie right now, please go give them a follow. They're a Warframe content creator, one of my best friends ever, and they're fantastic. They're incredibly entertaining, far more so than myself. Guys, Lady, how are you doing? How was Warframe earlier today? I hear you were pretty wet. I hear that the stream made you quite moist. I hear you made everyone absolutely soaking. Lies. That's fair. We're doing a little bit of Ningguang's quest line. How are you doing, lady? How are you doing? How's your night going? I am dying of boredom from this quest line. It is so I was gushing harder than the human race at the end of it. That's an image I don't need right now. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, no, guys, if you haven't checked out Lady Laddie, you won't regret it. They're fantastic. Also, someone please clip that segment. Like, I love Genshin. I really do. I think it's an incredible game. I think it's got a lot of potential. And when it shines, oh boy, does it shine. This is not one of those moments. I can't stand this. However, her voice actress is fantastic.
So, have you finished reading the manifesto?
We still have a bit left.
See
what I mean by not shining?
I can't see any.
Also, lady, when are you gonna let me make you a VTube model?
The only one that strikes me as a little unusual is the Cheongshu Pool redevelopment plan.
What's that?
Cheongshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, Ajdaha once wrought havoc there. So there are even more secrets buried deep underground.
That thing.
At some point,
you know,
a rumor began to go around
the thing I hate.
Great treasure buried beneath Cheongshu Pool. A long time ago, with the approval of the Qixing, a mining team conducted an exploratory excavation there.
So, did they find any treasure?
None. The ruin was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have gotten through the solid rock would have been by blowing it open with a special kind of explosive. The technology wasn't mature enough at that time, so the excavation project was shut down and the treasure became a mere legend.
Fanta, don't you want a Fanta?
Solving problems, and this treasure hunt seems extremely risky. It seems out of step with the rest of his plans. Still, this one fact alone doesn't tell us much. Everyone wants to get their hands on this treasure, The treasure hoarders, the Fatui, even local Liyue factions.
So we gotta go explore.
Did you find anything?
Excavation, project, treasure? Did we read anything similar in our half of the manifesto?
The rock chapter.
Oh yeah! Juri said the Blackcliff Forge workers should get right of first refusal if any suitable projects come up.
Did he now? Well, that makes everything much clearer. So Juri wants the Blackcliff Forge to excavate the treasure of Qingxu Pool.
Does that mean the Blackcliff Forge is Juri's secret supporter?
No, not likely. I've looked into the Blackcliff Forge before. They aren't involved with any powerful factions at present. They do possess some specialized explosives, but it would seem more trouble than it's worth to put so many resources into a risky project like this. Still, since the clues are pointing toward the Blackcliff Forge, we should see where they lead. We may well find something new.
Shenwei and Ningbo both turned out to be completely different than what we thought. What about Juri? Is there another side to him too?
It's... yeah, no. Oh, let's go visit Lady Ningguang in her lovely chamber. Lovely. I say that, and then all of a sudden, rain. I say that, and rain.
Huh?
Where is Ningguang? Is Ningguang in her room? Which I cannot visit. Huh. Ah! Ah! No! Don't fall! I need pain meds. My mouth is hurting like crazy. But I am not stopping the stream until we actually finish this quest line.
This will slow things down.
This is the Blackcliff Forge. Let's look around for clues.
What the fuck? My tooth has been hurting for... Yo, mouth it. Well, you see, a lady doesn't kiss and tell. I'm joking. No, no. My tooth has been acting up, and I've been on pain meds for like the last week. I haven't been able to contact my insurance to see what dentists cover or see a dentist about it, but most likely I'm gonna have to get a tooth pulled. So yay. You a lady? Yes? Do go on, Archangel. Would you like to continue that sentence? Is there something you would like to tell me? Some deep, dark secret that you've been hiding for all these years?
What's this? A diary?
Don't you
From the
sip?
back, it looks like a ledger, but it seems they also use it as
Don't
a
you
sight
be
log.
sipping to try to
We don't know
avoid
who wrote it,
things.
but it's interesting, don't you think? These newcomers, who could have sent them?
You think they're suspicious?
Yes. Look, it says right there, one of them's already been promoted to team leader. At this rate, by the time the Qingxu Pool redevelopment plan is ready to roll, they'll be the technical backbone of the team. That'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberties, They can copy any secret texts or steal any treasure they find underground. Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. By the time Jur-E recommends the Blackcliff Forge for the excavation project, at most we would maybe do a fresh background check on the place. No red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities. That's the advantage of planning this far in advance. It was a clever move.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense. If we hadn't found this out, someone else would have stolen the treasure.
Shut up, Paimon. No one loves you.
So, who's really behind all this?
That's a question for the newcomers. But let's start with that worker over there for now.
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
You want them to teach you or something?
What?
I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast. My only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let us join them. I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other over time.
They go out drinking. This area isn't exactly renowned for the nightlife. I'm guessing it's a long trip to the nearest tavern.
You got that right. They tell me they go all the way back to Liyue Harbor to drink at Wanmin Restaurant. It rained after work today, so they actually stuck around at the site for a while. But as soon as the rain stopped, they went out drinking again right away. Hey, you're only young once, right? I say, if they can hack it, let them at it.
Interesting. Let's go talk somewhere else. Looks like our hunch was on the Mora. These newcomers are very suspicious. Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll wager they've been going to intelligence updates. Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints. I doubt they'd give themselves away that easily, but let's follow them and try our luck.
Okie dokie. Welcome back, Hippogriff.
He went that way. Hurry, we gotta catch up.
Okay, this way, this way. Yeah, lady was teasing me. Lady doesn't think I'm a lady. It's quite rude. Yes, quite. I am the pinnacle of beauty. Thank you very much. I can't keep a straight face. Oh no.
These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about them.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
We're gonna have a fight.
The footprints stop here. But, judging from the direction, I'm guessing their destination was that abandoned house.
Yeah. It looks like there may have been a fight here, but it's hard to say for certain. This was a... I thought I saw something. Hold on. This was the work of a professional, too. Okay. These stripes of dirt were likely made by a bamboo mat. That means someone slept here. The bamboo mat is somewhere out is nowhere to be seen. A fire that burnt out. Something was burned here not long ago.
Looks like we were too late. This has gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for.
Also, lady, what do you think of Yelan and her style?
Look at these ashes. Someone was burning documents not long before we arrived.
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind could have blown the fire out before everything was finished burning.
The odds of that are very slim. It's practically impossible. I've checked. All the paper's been burned. There's only ash left now.
That's fair.
Why don't we wait for them back
I'm half paying attention myself.
They've got to go back there sooner or later.
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned now. To me, that says that whoever's behind this has moved them somewhere else to throw our investigation off course.
Darn! Guess this is where a trail runs cold.
Make no mistake, the purpose
So
of our
rude.
trip wasn't to find any solid evidence.
I'm not interested in this storyline at all.
I smelled something peculiar the moment I came in. Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that paper and ink from different regions produce different odors when they're burned.
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
Paimon can't smell anything. Do you smell anything?
I smell a very gentle fragrance.
There is a certain place with a freezing cold
I
climate.
know you.
where there's
Thank you
nothing
so
but
much for
ice
being
as far
here. It
as
really
the eye
does
can
mean a
see.
lot to me.
Some wealthy people there put floral fragrance in their ink as a way of injecting a little romance into their writing. When that fragrant ink is
It's okay.
burned, this is the exact odor that it leaves behind.
Stisnaya.
Exactly. The
I know
evidence will
it.
soon be blown away by the wind.
Also,
There's
it's
nothing
okay.
can
We
arrest
can suffer
anyone.
together in the future when I get you
But
Elden
it's
Ring.
all I need. Now I know who
You,
we're
me, and
dealing
Rami
with.
combined.
I can plan our next move.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
Who are you?
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague. I sent him to look into Jur-E's regular contacts. Since Jur-E likes fishing, Upei thought he might know some of the fishermen and sailors, so he took a boat out to sea to ask around. I left him a note at Yanshang Tea House telling him to look for me at Blackcliff Forge when he got back.
That's a
If there'd
decade of
been an
friendship.
ambush waiting for us there, it means we'd have had some backup. So, what did you find out at sea?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed. I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interactions with Jur-E before. Then the waves got so choppy I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out. When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Blackcliff Forge and might need backup, so I went straight there as fast as I could. Didn't even stop to change my clothes.
Well, Uncle Tien said that Jur-E once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen. Did you hear anything about that at all?
What? That's news to me. No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Interesting. Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
Fish soup? What fish soup?
Nothing. Our priority right now is to find a way to get our hands on some solid evidence. Well, any suggestions?
Catch them red-handed when they meet.
Not a bad idea. Upei, what do you think?
I love her.
Honestly, I've already tried following Jur-E, but the guy's too cautious. Never meets with anyone suspicious.
Okay, so tailing's out.
No, we'll still need to tail him. But first, we need to do some groundwork.
Groundwork?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one can stay on high alert forever. Especially when he thinks he's about to win. Tomorrow morning, I'll announce his victory at Yuehai Pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next. Be sure to arrive on time. You won't want to miss the show.
Are you playing again, Hippogriff? Yep. That's another 60 primos. Let's see here. Wait. I think it's 6 a.m., right? No, 9 a.m. You're using keyboard and mouse, right? And what's your current party at? What characters do you have in your current party? Maybe I could help you set some things up.
It looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process. I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tian entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush, just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges with other people. Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough, and because of his personality, he struggles to win people over. In contrast, Zhi is evenly balanced across the board, and enjoys an excellent reputation in Liyue. After much consideration, I have decided to recommend Zhi to the Liyue Qixing.
What?
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced.
Sure you are.
In my estimation, all 3 of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talents. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future and taking on some of my workload?
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
I don't mind, as long as I can help.
We're actually, lady, I know this isn't actually going to get you into the game or anything, but we're actually getting that Egyptian base area within the next few months.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Zhi, you'll have some preparation to do. It won't be long before you're informed of your official appointment. I hope you will work hard and make Uncle Tian proud.
I will live up to the Tianshu name. On this, you have my word. I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
Zhi seems pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow him.
More
Hey,
stealth
Traveler,
missions.
Tell me something. What exactly does that guy have that I don't? If you can't answer that, I'm not accepting this result.
I, also wouldn't mind knowing.
Oh no, if we get stuck here, we won't be able to leave!
Follow him.
Yes, ma'am.
We finally got rid of them!
Lady Yelan, Zhi has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him, quickly.
So Zhi really sided with the Fatui? But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Why, per se, does your computer hate you? Bell. Bell.
I'm sorry, Lady Yelan. We lost him. He's too good at this. We weren't able to keep following him without being seen.
How the heck did he manage to shake Yelan's subordinates? I guess Juri didn't let his guard down. Still as vigilant as ever.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired. Perceptive enough to sense when he's being watched.
But how?
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tien himself. Evading detection is not an unusual skill for him to have. If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tien, you'd have ended up at a dead end too. It's fine. So, where did you lose him?
Xinyue Kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came
that's
out.
fair.
Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover. I figured that if we spooked him,
Oh wait,
it would undo
your
what we've
controller's
accomplished
yelling.
today
Why
so
did I
far.
say
Another option would have
computer?
been to arrest
Hi,
him there
I'm
and
sorry.
then.
Why is your
Without any
controller
evidence,
yelling at
that
you?
would have been meaningless. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Xinyue Kiosk.
Good work.
My reading comprehensive
The fish
skills
didn't
are
take the
really
bait,
bad right
but
now.
that's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him eventually. The key is figuring out what he's trying to achieve. Let's go to Xinyue Kiosk.
Really? Really? What did it say?
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question him?
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
Enough. Let's tone this down a little. I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor and wineware. I see. Let's go.
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
Where are we going? Why are we going to Antiques? So we had a server downtime. We also, if you haven't logged in for a while, you get free returning bonuses and such like that. What did the message
Hey,
exactly
Miss
say,
Neon.
Hippogriff?
Sorry to bother you. Jur-E ordered a wanware set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was. So we just had to come and take a look for ourselves.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
Oh, that's Lily Pichu.
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Jur-E's choice. Would you be able to show us the one he bought?
Jur-E picked up his set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wineware set, it has the look and feel of a luxury item. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now that Mr. Jur-E has taken one, I'm afraid it may encourage the price to go up a little.
You know who Lily Pichu is, right, lady?
Don't worry. Price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little hazy on one thing. Did Jur-E's wineware set include wine glasses, or...?
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Jur-E bought 2.
Okay. Thanks, Lin Long. Seems there's a little more to buying wineware than I first thought. We'll have to mull it over.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now. All right, see you next time.
Yeah, she's already voiced the character in Genshin, which I like her voice as that character.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
It's not like you did any better.
Yeah, that sounds about
My
right.
specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Fair point.
Yelan, so has the plan failed? Oh, if we can't figure out where Jerry went, there's not much we can do. But why was he buying liquor at Shinue Kiosk anyway? To celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
What do you mean?
First of all, Jur-E isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates alcohol
Enjoy
because
your
of what it
look,
did to his
lady!
father. If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast, held in honor of Jur-E's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status, hence the need for expensive-looking wineware. Now, where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan Embassy or the Northland Bank.
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make our move? If so, you can count me in.
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Jur-E may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy. In which case, we don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're following.
Great idea! So we just need to find out who Juri bought that liquor for and follow them instead!
But Lady Yelan, if we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
I'm well aware, but don't you see? Jur-E is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves. Stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else Jur-E might be going. I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. Jur-E may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready. Then meet me at Yenshang Tea House.
Okay. Let's see here. I do need some pain meds though. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I really need some pain meds. This is starting to really hurt. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm back! Hold on a second. I am back. How you guys doing? My mouth is still in a lot of pain, but we're gonna finish this. Okay, where's my controller? Where's my controller? Hello? The feeling when my controller was literally right behind me. Okay, where am I going? More talking. Not more talking. Not more talking, please.
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place Jerry mentioned.
Hey, Trippo, how you doing? How long have you been here?
Looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. It's one place they won't need to worry about being seen.
Oh no, we gotta go get them!
Let's go. If my hunch
That's
is
fair.
correct, we just might hit the jackpot this time.
Have you done this quest line, Drippo? Have you finished it?
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me. There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. I can't guarantee we'll be safe once we're underground. The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, this will be a much easier journey. Still, be ready to fight at any moment. Any resistance needs to be taken out quickly and quietly. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Don't worry, we're all professionals here. By the way, Yelan, where are your 3 little helpers at?
They have other things to take care of first. We couldn't afford to wait for them, but they'll join us later.
Okay. Let's head in.
All right, let's go.
Let's give this a test, shall we? I'm beating up a tree. Why are you beating up a tree?
Gotcha. Busted.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Teamwork is trick!
Mind the deluge.
As I expected, but this shouldn't be too much trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna explore around here just to make sure. Also, Hippogriff, I'm not sure if you've seen Yolan's attack combos, but check this out. She's so cool. If I had the resources, I would pull for her.
Guys, see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet Ji. Looks like he went through that door. That must be the emergency access route, right? Come on, let's hurry.
This is the construction workers' emergency access route, but it's closed tight. Trying to break through would be risky. Let's see if we can find another way.
Uh-huh. Oh, uh-huh.
Stabilize.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Here comes the catch. To ashes! Let's light it up! Everybody!
Be still.
Okay. Was there? Yeah, there was.
Take it easy.
Two.
The water's gone down. Hey, look! Is that another way through?
Down we go. It's okay. I have Drippo to use Yelan with.
Gotcha.
Rise. This is order.
Oh. Instinct.
Take it easy. Quietly now. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Stabilize.
Power that ended up.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
My party is that an Autumn? How you doing, Autumn? How might you be? How are you? What stone? Aha. It's one of these.
Take it easy.
What are you doing? I was just about to ask, what are you doing up? Oh, okay, yeah.
Take it easy.
I'm nocturnal. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So what you're saying is I should be in bed and I need Sunar to knock some sense into me.
Take it easy.
Also, Autumn. I have something to show you.
The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, Now we should be able to move the statues.
Look how many pools I have saved up. Okay. What am I trying to do?
Take it easy.
Oh, I'm trying to move them. Okay. Okay. Is it your... I have 0 saved up, or...
Take it easy.
Yeah, I've been saving. Okay.
Take it easy.
Uh-huh.
The door is open. Let's go.
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up.
Gather.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Teamwork is strength.
Order guide you.
Things are about to get dicey.
The depths beckon. Cascade.
That is ridiculous. That is nutty. That is so... I played... Yelana and Zhao continue to elude me. Are you go... I would go... you know my advice on the matter.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Oh, sorry, that went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before. It'll take me some getting used to.
You'll get there. If you want to stay friends with us, you have to drink with us.
I'll do my best.
You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after one glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup.
What?
Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend. We appreciate all your hard work. But, I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poisoning people. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison, and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup. What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process even makes the soup tastier as a result. How did you think of that?
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have been able to fool Uncle Tien.
You have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to consolidate your position as Tien Shu. Of course, this is as long as you continue to do as we instruct. Aside from Qingshu Pool, we also have some other requests for you, which we will inform you of in due course.
Don't worry. Whatever tasks you have for me, I will perform them diligently.
Did you hear that? It was poison! That's why Uncle Tien hasn't been feeling well recently. It's all Jurye's doing. What a nasty guy! Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring a camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
Excellent liquor. We've seen no progress on the diplomatic front, and everyone has been eyeing up the treasure of Qingshu Pool. It's been a real headache for me.
I wonder why.
But soon, everything will be taken care of, and I can report back on a successful mission. Thank you, Juryi. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey, do you still remember what I said to you?
How could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu, no matter how hard I work. The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment. I think you were absolutely right.
Yes. Under normal circumstances, the gap between you and other people could only ever grow wider over time. Just look at your two competitors. Qian Wei had wealth. Ming Boa had reputation. But you had nothing. You were just another nobody. And that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guard your home for the rest of its life.
Yes. I cannot thank you enough for your generous support.
You know, the best thing about you is that you do as you're told without complaining. Hey, keep up the good work, and I can assure you, you'll never have to worry about Mora again. Heck, when you're not in the company of the Fatui, you'll be able to throw your weight around as much as you want. How about that?
Uncle Gao said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. Seems he was right. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time, so the Fatui persuaded him that he should act while he can. Do you have any more film in the camera? Then get ready to use it. Tonight's grand finale should be coming up any minute now. How well this goes for us depends on how Jur-E plays his hand.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm gonna drink my fill. Make sure to get me home safely afterward.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
Whoa, this is the good stuff. It is great. Huh? What the?
Hey, Tidal, how you doing? Welcome to the Shrimp.
Juryi, you poisoned my wine? But when?
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
How could you?
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying and reflecting to prepare myself for this position. And in the end, I even had to poison my own teacher. You really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet? I don't want to bow down to anyone ever again. And that includes you.
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation, the embassy will come after you. They'll get to the bottom of this. Mark my words.
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives, the ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
What do you hope to?
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become 1 as the truth gradually reveals itself. The Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives. Their plan was to blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night and seize the treasure of Qingshu Pool. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. In fact, they'll be only too happy to blame it all on a rogue operation by you. It explains why you acted alone, while exonerating the rest of the embassy of any liability. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right, with a clean record and well out of the Fatui's reach.
Smart.
Jerry, do you really think you're gonna get away with this? The Fatui has a record of everything. That includes the poison, all interactions between us, even my trip here tonight. After I die, they'll come looking, and they'll get to the bottom of this.
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second-in-command, Theophan?
How do you know about that?
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today. He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him. He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
That traitor! Jerry, you...
Shh. Relax. It's over. After tonight, everyone gets what they want. And anyone else in the know is either my accomplice or about to be taken out of the picture. Sweet dreams, Mr. Yusupov.
Well. Also, I finally can use her, and I'm so happy. Title, how are you doing tonight? How might you be this fine evening?
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The game's up. We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything. They came out pretty nicely. Want to see them?
The game's up? Forgive me, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Miss Yelan. I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so
sure.
I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan, I'd be only too happy to have you join me in investigating this matter.
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien's. Nothing else you wanted to add? Let's leave it there then. Time to go.
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. I should have been more careful. You followed him here, didn't you? I was so focused on keeping myself out of sight, I forgot he was a potential liability. Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name, and that much I can still guarantee.
Your point being?
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best interests. In fact, all of you here tonight can expect very generous treatment in the future. I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here. But given my lowly origins, what other choice did I have?
You still don't get it, do you? Even now. What do you think?
What will Uncle Tian think? He always trusted you.
Exactly. Jur-E, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe you, you'll never be able to deceive yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when has Uncle Tian ever looked down on you? He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
Next new 5-star or the next 5-star coming up? Autumn.
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle Tian was always going to give you this opportunity, even if you'd done nothing at all. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
That would probably be Sino. But that's just theory.
That's enough.
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan. But you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young.
It's
Be
a
patient,
promo.
believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value. Where's Jur-E these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Huh?
Huh?
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yenshang Tea House tomorrow morning. I'll have someone remove the explosives. Then, there's someone I have to go and see.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You should leave this one to the professionals.
Well, be careful.
Don't worry. As long as they're willing to cooperate, this'll be a straightforward deal. Get some rest. See you tomorrow.
Five Primo Gems. How you doing, Bromo? Welcome to the Shrimp Shrine. How might you be? Oh, look. For Lapis. Wait until 8 a.m. the following day. Romo, I forget, you don't play Genshin, do you? Oh, my mouth is starting to calm down now. Oh, thank God. Whew.
There is now no poison left in his system.
Hey, Baiju!
But recovery from the damage already done will not happen overnight.
Dr. Baiju, is my father going to be...
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and a full recovery will take at most 2 to 3 years. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later, and the toxin would have built up in the internal organs. At that point, things would have been much more serious.
How did they successfully secure such a seldom-seen poison? It seems the Fatui are extremely resourceful. Unfortunately for them, they were up against us.
Uncle Tien will be heading off now. Remember to get plenty of rest and avoid overexerting yourself while you're recovering.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much.
3.0. Sometime in 3.0. Waffles.
You're here too? Thank you for all you've done to resolve this situation. And I'll have to make some tea in a moment. You simply have to try it.
Are you feeling any better?
Yes. The exhaustion seems to have gone. My mind is steadily getting clearer again.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing issue after all. My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to check in here. The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tien.
He's
In
not.
my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for the position. But Qianwei and Mingbo both have potential.
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyalties easily. I've always known this. But whenever it happens, it's still a dismal experience.
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle Tien not that surprised?
Don't underestimate Uncle Tien. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Zhi. Normally, the Yuehai Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidates. Isn't that right, Uncle Tien?
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of Tianshu. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. So I secretly investigated him. I concluded that he had no ulterior motives whatsoever. He just saw me as an ordinary fishing friend. In the end, even he changed. But when did it start?
What if none of this had ever happened?
I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to compete on a level playing field. Family background and fame mean everything to many people, but I don't attach great importance to them. I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things. What I really admired about Zhi was his intelligence and resilience.
I have to admit, he's a smart guy, and very cautious. The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk, but Zhi was still extremely careful with the poisoning. He chose that specific liquor from Shinue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison, and he chose to wait until the Fatui official was drunk and had his guard down before delivering it to him. He also installed a secret compartment in the wine pot he bought to hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment into the liquor. Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Jur-E would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterwards.
But that's still really dangerous.
Yes, had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote. He didn't hesitate to put himself in harm's way to achieve his goal.
How is Jerry now?
Well, I mean, he's sitting in a jail cell. Like Yanfei says, everyone who breaks the law has to pay the price. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to keep him safe from anything the Fatui might be planning.
A deal? Does this have to do with what you said to him when you arrested him?
Yes, Jur-E's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went, I'd have handed the case off to my subordinates as soon as I realized. But once the Fatui became involved, things got a whole lot more interesting. I thought I might have the chance to catch a big fish.
Well, did you?
Almost. Unfortunately, it slipped off the hook at the last second.
Also, Bromo, what do you think of Yelan?
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't understand.
Paimon, you're an idiot. Shut up. I'm gonna throw you into a lake.
With the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, the Fatui made an attempt to interfere in the Tianshu selection process. With Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Jur-E, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophan, Yusupov's second-in-command. Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks of the Fatui. Pawns like this can be major assets. They open up all sorts of new options.
So this was your real plan.
Why else did you think I was investing so much time and effort into this case?
So, okay, well, did your plan succeed?
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, and we passed all the information on to Lady Ningguang. But when we tried to make contact with Theophan, he was gone, along with all the evidence.
The Fatui must be spying on us. Otherwise, they'd never been able to respond so quickly.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved. The Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern. It's a pity that Theophan got away, but knowing which Harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something.
Regrator.
It gives me a starting point for my next mission.
I have to ask, Yelan, do you have any desire to take over the position of Tianshu yourself? I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yenshang Tea House. In my estimation, you are more than competent.
Oh, that. I was obviously joking. I prefer my current life. There's danger and there's excitement. Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role, as Tianshu, I wouldn't have the chance to get involved in anything truly clandestine.
No, I think Kugi's a smarter choice. Also, I didn't know you played
right,
Bromo.
I'm done here. Time for me to go. I'm heading off again in a few days, and I still have to prepare.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed, it's for me to know and you to find out. But I'm sure if you keep going as you are, getting yourselves involved in other people's business all the time, you're sure to get caught up in another misadventure before too long. Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons. If you have any more questions, just ask Uncle Tian. After the recent turn of events, I'd say he owes you one, wouldn't you?
Calculated gambit. I'm saving for Cookie too. Look how many pulls I got saved up for her. Think I'll get her? Odds are actually I can still miss her out. I really hope to get Kooky. If not, I'm gonna be building Fish of Thunder. How you doing? You're actually popping in at probably the worst moment. We're actually getting ready to end here. That being said, I don't as much as but I do keep up. That's fair. That's fair. How you doing, Fish?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Why are you crying? We'll be back Monday for more. Oh, good. Closing ship. About to sleep to get up in 4 hours to open. Yikes! Go to bed. Go to bed. Boy. I really... So let's see here. I'm wondering... Where is she? There she is. Okay, it's C2. Kind of hoping to get C2 John. Interesting. Okay, so worst comes to worst, I'll have to end up building Jean as well. But for now, guys, I unfortunately am going to have to call it here, as I want to eat. And yeah, so we're gonna find a raid target, guys. I will try to be back tomorrow. Definitely going to try to be back tomorrow, but if I can't figure out anything to play or what, I will be back Monday, and we'll be doing some more we will be doing some more Elden Ring and some other things probably, and then Tuesday onwards we'll see what goes on from there. I'm probably thinking of starting up Persona 5, if I'm gonna be real honest, because I really want to play Persona 5. That seems like it would be a blast up until more Genshin content hits the road and yada yada yada. Anyways, let's see who we can raid, shall we? Actually, you know what? Karst was in here earlier, and we got to talk and hang out with Karst last night. They're currently playing one of my favorite RPGs ever. Game.
Heck yeah.
Thank you. So let's give Carsey Warsey a raidy, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? We love giving. Hey, Title! We're actually just ending. How you doing? So we're gonna give Karst a raid. So toss out those raid messages if you if you would be so kind. Thank you guys so much for being here again, as usual. Future news coming in very soon. I hope to guys see you tomorrow or Monday, whichever comes first. Until later, I guess I'll see you guys around. Bye.